Hallo liebe Freunde and welcome back to Get Germanized. I'm Dominik, aka Meister Lehnsherr, and today I'm getting interviewed by AI.
I am bored. What should I do? Ich weiß, get Germanized.
The basic concept of this video is I let AI research everything about me and my channel and my brand Get Germanized. It's been around for quite a while, and then I tasked it to turn this information into questions, so an interview. And I'm gonna answer. I haven't really read the questions. I had a quick glance at them and that's it. And so this is gonna be my off-the-cuff reaction, my off-the-cuff answers. Hope this is fun for you. It goes deep. Let's get started. Lasst uns anfangen. So for this, I use the ChatGPT 401 model for advanced reasoning. And the first question it asked me is everyday German convenience. Dominik, as someone who's grown up in Germany and now helps people understand the culture better, what's a simple everyday convenience or habit you rely on that might surprise your Get Germanized audience? Oh, that's a good question. Everyday convenience or habit that might surprise the Get Germanized audience? I'm not sure. Germans have a very traditional breakfast, usually either with bread or bread rolls, cold cuts, and butter or margarine, whatever. Recently, we have learned that margarine isn't the healthiest, so I'm not eating that. But basically, my basic breakfast, maybe this is interesting, is or consists of a piece of Schwarzbrot, black bread is the translation for that, which is, or pumpernickel, maybe you're more familiar with that, and 3 eggs on top. Gets a bit crowded on that little slice of bread sometimes, but fried eggs, usually. Fry them from both sides until the core is just a little bit molten inside still. And I have that with a slice of camembert cheese, so soft cheese, and I put some salt and pepper on it, sriracha sauce as well. Oh, Frischkäse, fresh cheese? No, I'm not sure. Cottage cheese? I'm not sure. It goes on top of the bread first. Forgot about that. And that's basically my breakfast together with a cup of tea, matcha chai tea. The reason for me not drinking coffee anymore that regularly is because I suffer from anxiety, and when I overstimulate basically with caffeine, I get not severe panic attacks, but definitely anxiety. And so ever since I stopped drinking coffee, switching to this tea, no problem anymore. Damn, it goes deep right away because of something that simple. See, this is where the video is headed, apparently. Well, and my dog is in the other room scratching the floor. Ruffy, stop. Yeah, authentic video. Personal changes since starting Get Germanized, okay? After years of running Get Germanized, how has your perspective on daily life in Germany changed compared to your early years? Ruffy, stop. Stop! Hör auf. That dog, it wants attention. Okay, and I'll just read it again. After years of running Get Germanized, how has your perspective on daily life in Germany changed compared to your early years? And have your personal habits or routines shifted due to your interactions with an international audience? That's a really good question. My perspective on daily life in Germany. I would say, this is getting very political as well all of a sudden. Well, I'm not too fond anymore of the uncontrolled open border policy anymore. Let's say it that way. I'm still for helping people out who are in dire need of help, who are refugees who want to come in. But you have to put them through a rigorous process of background checking them, making sure they're not criminals, because we have seen, unfortunately, what happens when you let people into the country without checking them. Nothing good. And yeah, who would want criminals in their country? That much should be common sense for everyone. I know some people have a very extreme point of view, that's bullshit. Just let everyone in who needs help. But some people might just pretend to need help, you know, and just want to take advantage of the country they go to and do worse things, like we've also seen. So I think that has changed a little bit for me. I'm still altruistic in my thinking. I still want to help people, but not by endangering other people. You know what I mean? So I think that has changed. Because of my old videos, I've been pretty aggressive on the stance of just letting people in. You're stupid if you have Vorurteile. Can't think of the word right now. If you think bad of people without knowing them and stuff like that. But that's not really the point, is it? It's about making sure that they are who they say they are and that they are not a danger to anyone here in the country. In any country, really. If I was going to go to another country, I would fully expect to be put through a background check, to have to go through immigrations with my passport. I know some people from war-torn countries don't have that, but still, make sure, I don't know, that they are who they say they are, if possible. Everyday conveniences or habits that I rely on. I don't know. I mean, we have a very convenient life here in Germany in general, I would say. In comparison to other countries, we have it very good. I made a video once upon a time where I was talking about how we live in a bubble here in Germany. On Europe in general, I suppose, but definitely in Germany especially, where we have it so good, wir haben es so gut, yeah, that we forget what it's like in other countries. Just take a look at the news. If you were to live in another country like that, if you were to grow up in a country like that, your worldview would be completely different. I would probably also just run to another country, especially a country like Germany, where I know the healthcare system, the social help is very good, and where I am not in danger of being bombed to bits every day. So I completely understand that, but many Germans, I think, have just forgotten about that the world is more than just going to work, getting a good career, taking care of your family here, and with the standards that we have, I mean. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, damn, long answer to this second question. We have many questions more to come. Cultural quirks you love explaining. You've introduced countless cultural nuances on Get Germanized. True. Which subtle German habits or traditions still delight you when you explain them to newcomers, and why? Subtle German habits delight me. The opposite direction would be easier, I think. I don't know. There's so many quirky German traditions that I love, I think. When I think of people turning 30, for example, in the rural countryside, they have to clean a public space, the Rathausplatz usually, or something along those lines. The mayor's office place, I'm not sure, but the spot in front of the house, you know what I mean, the open space, with a broom, and people come and make it dirty on purpose, like put rice there or something like that, and they can only leave once they're being kissed free by a virgin, usually a kid, on the cheek, obviously, and just harmless stuff. But we have a lot of weird little traditions like that, and you wouldn't really know about them unless you lived here, I would say, unless you've grown up here, or unless you watch Get Germanized, because I've made videos about that before. And I think that's just cute and very cozy in a way. I like that. Or all the all these strange sayings that we got. Ich glaub mein Schwein pfeift. I think my pig whistles, or something like that. You've heard it before. And I made countless videos about all of them, many of them. And I think that is still fun for me to explain those. Sometimes I look for new ones, new sayings, and make videos about them every now and then, even though I have made a few, let's put it that way, a few before. It's just fun, and to live here in Germany, I'm very grateful for the fact that it's such an interesting culture and country as well. So yeah, hope that answers the question. Sunday silence through your eyes. You've talked about Germany's famously quiet Sundays on Get Germanized. What do you personally do on these calm days, and how do you think this tradition shapes the German mindset? Very good question. By the way, you can ask questions in the comments as well. I will make another video where basically I answer your interview questions. So how about that? But yeah, for this question, on Sundays, we usually go on a walk with my dog, Ruffy, the Labrador Retriever. You've maybe seen him already in some videos of mine and in the vlogs particularly. And, well, I sleep in, obviously, until 9 or 9:30 or something like that, mostly. Then I meditate for half an hour, but I do that every day like that. Basically, my routine doesn't change that much, just maybe things shift a bit more into the later hours. Have breakfast, like the breakfast that I described usually. I work out 2 times a week at the moment because life in Germany is also full of good German food, and good German food, well, it collects on your body somehow in a strange, mysterious way. And that's why I work out again. Have started like a month ago or something, so not made any major progress yet. Wish me luck. But yeah, then usually after breakfast, while breakfast, I watch a show or something like that, and then afterwards we go on a walk with my dog, and that goes for on the weekends longer than during the week, maybe 1 to 2 hours, I would say. And then afterwards we come home, cook dinner, watch a show, watch a movie, something like that. On the weekends, mostly a movie. Or multiple movies, I suppose. But the theme here is relaxation. Not really relaxation, I suppose, when you work out and go for a walk, but just letting things progress slower than during the week. Not having the stress or the pressure to do anything. Usually I live stream every day on my Twitch channel, Lanes here. And that I don't on the weekends. Obviously, I don't edit any videos, film any videos, don't do anything of along these lines. So it's just very relaxed. And then sometimes we snack in the evening and go to bed. Then that's a typical day for me, I would say. Nothing to do with Germany necessarily. Sometimes we go supermarket shopping, but that's all really. Work-life balance seen up close. Having showcased everything from language lessons to lifestyle vlogs, what have you come to appreciate most about the German approach to work-life balance? And has it influenced the way you structure your own creative work? Work-life balance. It was definitely back in the day a lot harder for me to do than nowadays. Ever since I picked up meditation and working out and all of that kind of stuff, or being more mindful in general, I have stopped trying to produce 3 full videos a week, which I've done for, I think, 6 to 10 years almost, every week without fail, mostly at least. Maybe I failed once, but I tried to really hustle, and I guess that's how this channel collected that many subscribers back then. That's the time when my videos had millions of views as well. So it does work, but I want to say broke me, but kind of did, I guess. I had a burnout, panic attacks started, all of that kind of stuff. The anxiety started. I mean, that has to do with past trauma as well, I would say, but definitely that didn't help. And yeah, that was just too much. I did 3 videos a week. I worked on the weekends as well because I didn't have any responsibilities other than my work, really. No really social responsibilities. I mean, I still hung out with friends, obviously, every now and then, but sometimes I remember working until like midnight or later to finish a video that it would be there for everyone the next day. And I did that every day. A lot. And I mean, I vlogged back in the day as well. So during my normal activities, to save time on filming, I vlogged my daily life because it gave me content that I could put out regularly. And yeah, that was just too much. I didn't leave time for relaxation. Even when I played a video game or something like that, I was feeling very bad about it because I thought I should probably stream this, or I shouldn't waste my time. I should work. And I did that for almost a decade. And I've definitely completely changed my behavior and my habits about that, that unfortunately also resulted in me earning like a lot less, I think at the moment, which I need to change somehow. Maybe I need to take on more company corporate gigs again, but I also didn't want to do that because that's kind of forced upon you, right? That's not my favorite way to earn money with this channel. Obviously, it would be fantastic if it could just earn money by putting out videos. I wouldn't need Patreon or anything like that, or Patreon, but I do. I need channel members. I need patrons on Patreon because, like I said, at the moment I think I earn. It's a bit embarrassing because I still have some money saved up, but yeah, $400 or something like that, I think. Which is similar to what I earned in the very beginning of the channel, which makes me a little bit, yeah, a little bit sad sometimes, because I'm sometimes thinking maybe people don't appreciate the channel anymore or don't like it anymore or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me what I should improve upon, but again, I can't put out that much content anymore. I just can't. It's not good for my mental health at all. Because as a social media creator, you need to realize that your work kind of never stops. Even if you look at your phone, it just doesn't stop. You are constantly with your mind at your workplace. And since my phone with social media on it is also my work phone, it never stops. Even if I look at private stuff, it is still work related in a way. So yeah, I've definitely changed that look on work-life balance, that outlook, because it just my body reacted to it in a very bad way with depression and anxiety, and I just needed to change something, and I did. And ever since, I feel much better. I still am struggling with some stuff, obviously, because my threshold for stress has gotten also very, very low, I would say, through all of that. Little things sometimes really overexcite me in a bad way, and I get like anxious when there's bad news or something like that. Especially in recent years, I had a tax audit and stuff like that forced upon me. Obviously, you never choose that, but that stressed me out so much, like way more than I thought it would. It made me very ill for a while again, and yeah, that wasn't great. The work-life balance is something I need to look at. I need to balance rigorously. I think at the moment I do one video a week, which is perfect, because I still have time to do everything I need to do for my mental health and physical health, for just my sanity, I think. So, yeah. These were just 4 questions, but the video is already 22 minutes long. I think I have like 20 questions here. I think I need to do part 2. If you want that, let me know in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up, because that's also something I noticed. I don't want to sound mean or anything, but people just don't do that usually. And if people do give the video a like and subscribe, and even sharing the video helps a lot as well. The YouTube algorithm sees that people are interested, because what YouTube usually does is it puts out the video to a few people, but if it sees these people don't click on the video even, or don't interact with the video well, just watch for a few seconds or half a minute or something like that, then it doesn't recommend the video to others. And then the people who might want to watch the video don't even get to see it at all. Not even in the recommendations, which is a shame. And that's why every YouTuber always says, click the video, like, subscribe, follow, blah, 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 activate the bell, all of that kind of stuff. It is very important. And I'm thankful to all the people who do that. I think we answer one more question and then we close the video off, and maybe do another part if you want. Let me know in the comments next time. All right, punctuality and directness, personal reflections. Stereotypes about Germans being punctual and direct come up often in your videos. I guess I've mentioned that a couple of times. From your own experiences, how accurate are these traits, and have you ever caught yourself becoming more punctual or straightforward since starting Get Germanized? Well, I always felt bad about being unpunctual. Maybe that is because it's a social construct, a social habit here in Germany to be punctual, or at least they say it is. I know many Germans that are never punctual or very rarely, and trains aren't that punctual. Sometimes they are cancelled often, all of that kind of stuff. So while Germans try to be punctual, I would say not everyone succeeds at it. I'm not always super punctual, but I am quite punctual, I would say. When I say I am somewhere at a certain time, I'm usually there at that certain time. Or at least not too much later or too much earlier. I try to follow that construct, that German social construct. But again, you should take all these habits with a grain of salt, really, because it's just an average, I would say, of German society, and sometimes it's even not that correct anymore. People change, societies change, and habits change as well. So while these are definitely helpful bullet points and guidelines, I would say it's not something set in stone. So just keep that in mind when coming to Germany. I think we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching, I would say. Hope you have a great day, great rest of your day. And apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.
We've got the Autobahn, snowy nights in sight. From Berlin to Bavaria, all dressed in white. With Dominic guiding, by the fire we'll stand. From wintry tales to culture so grand. Get Germanized in the winter's glow. Learning Deutsch while the frost winds blow. From Glühwein to Christmas markets that show Germany's charm, let it flow. Let it flow.